Alright, everybody, we have the new 8th anniversary battle event here on Global Dokkan. Finally, it is here. Guys, this is what we've been waiting for all anniversary. Reign victorious in a fierce battle against characters who made their debuts in the anniversaries to get skill orbs. So, this is going to have 8 stages to it, one for each anniversary so far. Hopefully, they update this in the future as well as we get more anniversaries. But for now, it has the current 8, and it's going to have fights against each of the anniversary units all the way up to the current Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and GT Goku. So, that's what's going on. It looks like it has some different OSTs in here, so, precautionary, be prepared for like a mute at, any given point in terms of OST. So the first anniversary, that's what we're going to have up here. It looks like nothing really crazy. They don't have any tips for the first. It looks like they only have stages up to the 4th anniversary. It looks like they start having gimmicks up to that point, so we'll cover that whenever we get to those videos. But for now, we're going to be going up against the first stage, again against Super Gogeta and Janemba. Let me go ahead and switch over here so that we can see the missions. So stage 1 right here, we just have to clear it. Clear stage 1, and we get the bronze equips and 8 stones. Clear stage 1 without using support items. We're gonna try to do that across all the missions. So that gets us the silver skill orb, which is a 6 crit. So this will give you a 12% chance to crit and 400 defense. And then clear stage 1 using all 5 types will give you this gold equip that gives 6 additional. That's a 12% chance to additional, and then a 600 defense stat increase for both Janemba and STR Gogeta, the first anniversary units here. So let's go ahead and hop in and build a team. I don't remember this first fight being super difficult. So, we'll just do something interesting here. I don't know, like, let's just pick a 200% leader here. I have a 200% leader, section. Let's do, I don't know, Majunior's really fast. What's Super 17's team? Joined forces and target Goku. Let's do that one, just for funsies. So, joined forces and target Goku. There we go. Alright, so let's probably do an extreme class team. So now we need one of each typing. So we need an AGL unit. We need a tech unit. Who do we want to bring for tech? Let's do... Do we do Ice and Nova? Sure, let's do Ice and Nova. For Int, let's do... Let's see, this guy's a target Goku support. But let's do, just like, Int Cell. Sure. And then for STR, we'll do... Do we want to do cooler or cooler? Oh, I guess we already have STR, so let's grab physical first. And then we can decide what we want to do from there. Could do Metal Cooler, King Cold, Dr. Gero, and Mew. Let's do them. I don't use them very much. They're almost rainbowed. They're close. They're at 90%. And then I guess final unit, let's just grab... I don't know. Let's just grab them. They're an Android support. We got a couple Androids on the team, so let's do that. All right. So this gives us all 5 types that we need. All 5 types. We're going to try to do it without using a support item. If this is too tough, we'll hop back in with like a more serious team build. But for now, let's just go ahead and hop in and see how this goes. I think we can switch over to the in-game audio now. All right, there we go. Decent opening rotations. Not terrible. Let's hop in and see. First fight here is up against Janemba. If this team isn't good enough, again, I'll just switch. But, I don't anticipate too many issues here. Alright, we've got all of our Android links active. I'll go ahead and put them in slot 1 just because they're type effective. I don't even know what this unit does, honestly. Oh, they actually can't super if I put them in slot 1. So I guess we'll keep them in slot 1 then. We'll do this that way again so they can super attack. What do they do, actually? I don't even know what this unit does. Let's see, 150% attack and defense, additional 100% when performing a super attack, target Goku category allies, key +1, 30% attack and defense, additional target category allies for 2 turns, 3 or more key spheres obtained, okay. And then there's an enemy whose name includes Goku, seals all enemies super attack if HP is 70% or more, whatever. And then additional attack buff. Okay, so we're not going to get that full part, but at least they're supporting target Goku category allies. That's nice. Most of these characters, if not, I think all of these except for like Ice and Nova are on target Goku, so that's good. Okay, so they're at double digits before they super, so that tells me that this fight isn't incredibly difficult. I could go ahead and try to pull up the stats for this fight as well while we're going through it. Okay, this guy doesn't have too much health. That's good. Let's see. How would I go about... I think I'd have to go to JP, because I don't think they would have it updated yet. Challenge events. Active. challenge. Where are you? 8th anniversary battle. Okay. Stage 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and show this on screen. So Super Janemba has 77 million HP. That's not a lot. His attack stat is only 100,000, so that's pretty weak. And then his super attack cooldown, he can do 5 attacks per turn. He has a super attack cooldown of 5, and he only does 250,000, but he does lower your defense by 50% on his super attacks. So, but this guy is not hitting very hard. So it looks like he can dodge you. He has a 5% chance to dodge. Nullifies damage from Ki Blast super attacks as well. Okay. So, I mean, this guy seems pretty easy, though. This is definitely not a red zone level boss. This guy is maybe like, I don't know. I don't even know if this guy's really God event level. This guy's kind of just like Dokkan event level, honestly. That's about where this guy is. So that's good. Now we're up against Gogeta. Let's go ahead and look at his stats. A little bit more HP. His attack's a little bit higher. He does lower your attack and defense, and super attack damage is a little bit higher as well. But overall, it looks like these guys are kind of just like Dokkan event level, so you shouldn't really have any issues getting this first set of missions done, which is good. You know, the more players that can get all of these equips is great. You know, what are they called? STR Gogeta and Janemba may have kind of aged out of the meta at this point, but they are still good enough to be used in, like, Battlefield. I think if you're a new player and you have these guys, which, if you're a brand new player, I don't know how you would have these guys, but, well, if you picked them up with your red stone, right? So maybe you used your red stone on one of these two guys, you now have, like, a pretty decent Battlefield unit, right? If you're able to get them easy 8 and get these equips on them. That's good to work with. So, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. So, but if you have them, they're going to be pretty solid in Battlefield. You know, maybe Janemba is going to be, or I'm sorry, Gogeta is not going to be as good as Janemba in that Battlefield fight, but you can still get some use out of them. So that is good for all players. Looks like we're going to finish up this guy on 1 turn, which is fine. So let me know if you guys had trouble with this event. I will go ahead and throw these equips on them. No reason not to. I haven't used these characters in a while. I think I might still have Janemba on my Extreme Int Battlefield team. I'm not sure. But if I don't, I'm going to go ahead and put him on there probably. I mean, you know, he is a guarding character. These extra stats should make him look a little bit better. I'll try to do showcases for some of these units with their unique equips on them. It's not going to save all of them like these units, but it will help, right? Oh, hang on. I got to pause that if I can. There we go. Sorry, I have a plate in my way. I wasn't able to get to my mouse. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw these equips on them. Or I guess first let's collect the mission. Let's do that first. Sorry, a little bit scattered at the moment. Alright, so let me know if you guys had any trouble clearing that first stage. Hopefully not. But there we go. There's the bronze equips, the gold, and the silver for both of them. They can only be used on these specific characters, so, you know, you can't use them on anybody else. They're only for them. Let's go ahead. Let's pull up Janemba. Alright, I have to turn off my other filter. Alright, so here's Int Janemba. I've never put equips on this guy. That is interesting. So let's go ahead and replace... thank you. Let's go ahead and replace these equips. So there we go. It is an EX equip too, so if we ever get better equips for these guys, which I doubt it, but it is possible, you can replace it with, you know, whatever, because these are EX equips, which is really, really nice. Here it is. Here's the silver. I'm going to throw that on the Super Janemba. You probably want to build, like, all of these characters at this point. Like, these two specifically. You probably want to build them just, like, full dodge, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and grab the silver wherever it is. Or the gold, I mean. This is it. Here we go, right here. Let's throw that on there. Alright, and you can see that it's boosting his defense stat a lot at this point. So his defense is now 13,295. That's pretty good for this guy. So there's Janemba. Let's go ahead and throw them on Gogeta. Here he is. I do have some decent equips on this guy. I never put dodge on this guy. That's interesting. Probably you just want to give this guy additional. I think whenever he first came out, I just, you know, gave him full... Because back whenever this guy came out, you really didn't need dodge for anything. You know, some people just did it just because. But back whenever this guy came out, you did not need dodge on him. I am kind of tempted to replace that. But, I mean, let's do it, you know. Might as well. That's probably too much crit on this guy. You really just want him doing additionals. But it is what it is. You know, I'll take what I can get on these guys. You know, the stats boost is going to help them. It's not going to save them. Like, this guy isn't going to suddenly be red zone viable. But, you know, he's going to be a little bit better for things like Battlefield. So, that is pretty good. You can see he's up to 12,000 defense now. So, I mean, it helps. Let's go ahead and replace one of these for dodge, though. Let's do this one. Don't, you know, I'm burning 5 stones. It's fine. There we go. Now he's got 3 dodge. I mean, honestly, I could probably go up here and this crit I could probably also replace. Let's do that. There we go. Everything else is additional now, right? How? Oh, right, because he gets 5 free here. So there we go. Pretty good. And that's Gogeta. So let me know what you guys think about this event. Let me know if you had any issues. This is stage 1. These guides are going to be going up all night, so be on the lookout. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time.